あれ?
I hear the sound of the clock hands ticking. It's the first time in my life that something like that has woken me up.
おかしいな。
And I also have no memories of having a dream. I checked the time. Just how many times have I done that today? It's 1:48 a.m. It's past midnight. That's an odd time to wake up. I'm glad it's still break. I try waving my arm.
奇妙だ。
I even try swinging my legs.
こんなことがあるのか?
It's as if I was never sick. Rather, I feel refreshed. I feel much better than I did before. I look around and see that a small teapot and a paper package have been placed on my bedside. Take some every time you finish eating. You'll definitely get better. P.S. Thanks for taking care of the cactus. Sakuya. The red clover medicine that's effective against colds.
Sakuya.
I look towards the Kawahara's house and once again send my feelings of gratitude to it, as if I'm sending it straight to Sakuya, as if so I won't bother Mr. Kawahara. A lot of things have happened, that's for sure. And yet there's a lot I haven't done. And so, now that I'm feeling all refreshed, I decide to tackle my problems. I finally feel like myself again. Just earlier, I was thinking about a lot of things, but in times of action, all you can do is act, which means there's one place I should be going to now.
よし。
I stand up, but when I try to head for my sister's room, something in my field of vision triggers a kind of uncomfortable feeling.
あれ?
I allow myself to be guided by my senses and head for the front door. It's locked. For a moment, that feels like a natural thing, but it isn't. This door doesn't have an auto-lock system, just a chain. I check the place where the key usually is. It's there. Just to be safe, I check the pocket of my uniform where I usually carry a spare key. It's there.
ちょっと待て。
What's going on? How did Sakuya lock the door and leave the house? Don't tell me she's still inside. I find that hard to believe from the note she left behind, but...
Sakuya? いるのか? もしいるなら出てきてくれ。やっぱりどこにもいない。
I can't call her to check either. It's too late in the night. For now, I'll just try sending an email to her phone. With that thought, I think about what to type when...
待てよ。
If it was locked, then how did Sakuya even get into my house before that? Locking the door when I get home has become such a habit of mine that I no longer do it consciously. All the keys to this house are where they're supposed to be, which means, in conclusion...
あいつ、いつ合鍵なんか作ったんだ?
She seriously did, but why, and when? I don't have any memories of her showing me one. To think she'd borrow my key without my permission and have a copy made. Come to think of it, Sakuya has been intruding into my private space a lot recently. Thinking about it even more carefully, that could even be considered a crime. If she gets any closer to me, then she may even be capable of destroying my ego. Meme, from the Greek mimeme. Is that right? Okay. Meaning something imitated. An idea conceptualized by biologist Richard Dawkins using the biological blueprints known as genes as an analogy for the evolution and spread of ideas. Memes are units of information reproduced and circulated as memories in various mediums, from human minds to literature or even to computer data. The main purpose of each unit of information is reproduction and continued existence. Humans' large cerebrums are controlled by a large combination of memes. When the memes are inherently contradictory, they may produce conflicting commands, which are postulated to be the cause of human tragedy. Just as the cerebrum is controlled by memes, the lower brain stem is ruled by genes. If the urge to have sex is ruled by genes, then the urge to hack is controlled by memes. Well, that's interesting. Never thought of it that way. I have no immediate solution to this issue. All I can do is sigh. That's why I decide to feign ignorance and let my frustration out on the cactus, shooting it a somewhat annoyed glare. As usual, my start's been spoiled, but it goes without saying that I can't just idle. Today I'll figure out the password and descend to Babylon as Shamash, because it's a message addressed from Mutsuki to me. Enter password. What do you see? Moon. Welcome to Babylon, presented by Udok. Log in or make a new account. Last time I directly tried to enter Babylon from this point onwards. But this time I break out of that routine and return to the computer's desktop screen.
さてと。
Search Shamash. Searching. I begin to search the hard drive on Mutsuki's computer. It'll probably take a while, but the results will be waiting for me when I'm done. Why didn't I think of something so simple? I lean against the back of the chair and stretch as far as I can. The first thing that catches my eye is a pattern on the ceiling that's impossible to describe, just that it's like an eternally spinning blue whirlpool. And the next thing I see is...
Huh?
I instinctively strain my eyes, but it seems the room's lighting has been absorbed by the dark blue night sky that engulfs the room. I can't see it very well. I thought about this earlier, but my impression of this room has changed considerably since we opened the curtains. When I think of Mutsuki's hint, the room's current state seems closer to the truth. I once again look closely at the part that bothered me just now. I try standing on the chair. Even though I'm standing on my tiptoes, I don't see anything. I stretch my hand out to the top of the air conditioner. That disgusting sensation I'm feeling is probably 2 years worth of dust, and then... I fall on the ground hard, and what's more... the plastic angular case falls down like a brick. Guess this is what they mean when they say, it never rains but pours. Even so... In my right hand is a heavy sensation. It's a book covered in dust, my fingerprints that I made just now being the exception. The title is Light and Shadow of the Ancient Orient.
これは
I open the hardcover and go over the table of contents, and then I see what I expected. In short, it's a translation of the Epic of Gilgamesh.
だとすると
I open the documents I copied from the library. The corresponding section is a fragment of the 5th edition of the Hittite version. I quickly flip to the corresponding page, and then
ムツキお前
my eyes become spellbound by the page. In the section where Gilgamesh summons Shamash, I see nostalgic, familiar handwriting written in the margin. It says, "Dear, dear, I shall be too late." What's this? At the very least, it's not the original summon for Shamash or a translation of that, but it's in English, oddly enough. Wait, could that mean... While still remaining dubious, I return to the computer, reopen the Babylon window, and begin typing into the password column. Enter your account name. Shamash. Enter password. Dear, dear, I shall be too late. Welcome back, Shamash. We're waiting for you.
やったのか
It doesn't feel real, but a hologram is already spreading out of Mutsuki's computer, the surroundings of which are undoubtedly the Babylon I dove into with Sakuya. The line about Shamash's summoning was only the addressing exception for the real password. If I hadn't found the book Mutsuki had hidden, I probably would have never figured it out.
これがシャマシュ
The hologram is reinforced, shining armor. At his waist is a Western longsword, and his level stats are level 64, HP 1024, SP 512. They like those powers of 2, don't they? The words level data max are displayed. In other words, with this, I...
バビロンのどこにでも行ける力を手に入れた。
A wind from below rises and sways through Shamash's long hair. That's right, Shamash has long hair. Now is the time for me to embark to a still unknown world.
なんだこいつは。化け物か。
所詮は多勢に無勢だ。取り囲め。
Numerous wandering NPCs start attacking me indiscriminately. The armor of light sends each and every one of them flying.
ああ、どうした？大丈夫か？そう、これでも食らえ。
These small fry aren't even worth my time. I think that, but... Level 6. You lost 1 HP.
やった。奴だって無敵じゃない。
Bullets graze my cheeks, leaving lines of red on them. In that instant, anger wells up within me.
このまま攻撃し続ければきっと勝てる。
なんだ。
I unconsciously hold out my right hand. A beam of light begins to gather in the center of my palm, with a small circular rainbow surrounding it. And 1 second later...
ダメだ。奴を怒らせただけだ。
撤退だ。撤退。今すぐ。
The code breakers that swarmed around me were blown away merely by me holding my hand out. That's Shamash's power. Code break. Cryptanalysis, to break a code or to break a law, an act of terrorism. A general term for the acts of destruction or cyber terrorism committed by the Cracker Group Code. The act of trying to destroy the Cracker Group Code. Huh, interesting. Okay. Is that Shamash's heart? Lost 6 SP using that attack. This feels completely different from the time I would curl up in fear in the darkness. Instead, I am the sun, giving light to the area around me. This is the power I received from Mutsuki, a power where I can control this area. What should I do with this power?
おお、すっげえ。
When I turn around, I see a familiar face. I can ignore him as well. I don't need a comrade like this.
拙者、ボディーガードを生業としている修行中のチキチータと申す者。ぜひともご尊名をばお教えいただきたい。
His speech and conduct are considerably different from before. Well, whatever. I don't have time to fool around with him.
お待ちを。ぜひ拙者を弟子に。
The Ziggurat reaches high into the sky, the Tower of Babel. What kind of guys live on the top floor? Do I have the capability to get that far?
あそこはイードクの中枢。特別に許されたプレイヤーしか入れへん場所です。
As usual, he's clinging to me like a shadow. Even though I didn't ask for it, he starts spouting off exposition. In my mind, I say, well, looks like you can't get in. Time is precious. I ignore him and begin to steadily walk forward.
いや、だからそっちは危ないってば。
This is the Ziggurat's first floor. It's just a wide hall. It's fully restored. My HP and SP are back to normal, perhaps because a certain amount of time has passed, and at the same time the sharp pain on my cheek has vanished. I touch it, but it's no longer swelling.
ここまで初めて来れた。
If I go in even deeper, where should I go? In the center of the hall, I see something like a map. For now, I try to head to it when
お待ちなさい。
a woman is floating in midair.
あなたは何者ですか？ここへ何をしにいらっしゃったのですか？
いや、間違いない。これは管理者の一人に違いない。
An admin? One of the managers from EDOC that manages Babylon? But she doesn't have an EDOC logo on her not like Ningirsu did. But if that's true, then...
あなたがもし管理者なら、ルート権限によってこちらの正体は全てお見通しのはず。なのになぜそんな質問を？
Root authority, the ultimate power to access and control an entire system. Having root authority is like being the president of the system, so hackers and crackers try to gain control by usurping this authority. The origin of the phrase is root, as in the stump of the plant. Yeah.
うわ、喋った。拙者てっきり。
Wrong about what? While thinking about this, the woman who appears to be an admin replies calmly.
ならば問いを変えましょう。シャマシの姿をしたあなたは一体何者なのですか？
なぜそんなことにこだわる？
正体を隠して近づく者はこのバビロンに対する潜在的な危険だと判断いたしますが。
知りたいことがある。それを教えてくれさえすれば、このバビロンをどうこうするつもりは毛頭ない。
私たちイ族の拠点にまでわざわざ足を運ばねばならないほどの質問とは一体何ですか？
Her eyebrows raise. It seems she finds my words dubious.
人を探している。もしかしたらこのバビロン、あるいはこのジッグラットにいるかもしれない。そうでなくとも手がかりくらいはあるだろう。
人ですか？ではその人の名をおっしゃってください。
太陽の神シャマシは対となる天空の月を探している。これ以上明確な質問があるだろうか。
Although I said that, it feels like someone else actually said that line. Could it be that the character known as Shamash has a personality?
何ですか？
Shamash doesn't miss her expression warping into a combination of shock and fear.
そんなものはここにはおりません。
You're lying. This admin knows something. The instant I think that, different scenes appear in my mind.
今日はとある目的のために立ち寄った。私の要件は済んだ。警告はしたからな、アヌ。
アヌがバビロンを構築し、エアが色をつけ、エンリルがそれを進化させ開拓なさった。しかし変わらぬ加護を与えてくださるのはエンリル様のみ。
Someone close to Anu. Though I have bad memories of him, this person is clearly not Enlil. And the woman here also has powerful authority when it comes to Babylon. Meaning that...
エア、なぜ真のことを隠す？
私は別に。
I see. So she's not denying that she's Ea. But she averts her eyes for a second. In that instant, my doubts change to convictions. Babylon is hiding Mutsuki, Sin.
悪いが、管理者用のサーチエンジンを貸してもらう。
それは。
できないという道理はあるまい。
It's not like players can freely decide their names. If admins register their accounts first, then players can't choose to use the same names as them. If I'm using the handle of the prominent Babylonian sun god, then I should be granted the same authority.
わからない。私のアクセスできるデータのすべては確かにあなたはシャマシュであると言っています。
だったら
けれど私の魂が断固としてあなたはシャマシュではないと告げるのです。あら
I see. She's got good intuition. It doesn't seem like I can deal with this by normal means. Just as expected from a member of the Great Triad.
なぜあなたは今になって凍結させていたアカウントを解放してまで戻ってきたのです。白状には何年も探しもしなかったでしょう。
As she says this, Ea hangs her hand out in midair. Something like a richly colored stream begins to whirl at her fingertips. What's this sensation? What's this? My SP took 80 damage all at once?
そう。あなたの罪悪感が自分自身のデータを蝕んでいくのです。あなたはご自分の咎でその頭脳を責め続けることになるでしょう。
Is this a mental attack?
お兄ちゃんは私を見捨てたんだよね。
Suddenly, I see the very same Mutsuki I've been looking for appear in midair.
違う。そうじゃない。そうじゃないんだ。
ごまかさないでよ。私は知ってるんだからね。お兄ちゃんがよくムツキなんかいなくなればいいんだって思ってたこと。
それは
Damn it, this is an illusion. Mutsuki would never say that. But still, what a low attack. I can't stop my body from trembling, and I start wanting to abandon everything and run away. But
相手のトラウマを尽くすその攻撃、見事と言っておこう。
なぜあれだけのダメージを一気に食らっておいて立っていられるというの。お兄ちゃん？
だがな、エア、お前は重要なことを一つ忘れている。
my arm naturally produces a seal once again, and this time it's not a simple attack like I used earlier. This is a precise technique that uses an official pattern.
シャマシ。まさか本当にシャマシなの？
A light that's similar to the corona of a sun flares up intensely before my eyes. It is truly a symbol of passionate sadness and anger.
この数年の間、何度も何度も繰り返し見続けた悪夢の数々はその程度ではない。だからたとえ後悔の涙を流しながらでも攻撃の手は休めまい。
なんてことなの。
Aya brings her arms up to her eyes, trying to protect them.
シャマシュに過去の痛みを思い出させたことを後悔しながら冥府窓に落ちるがよい。
Those words are no longer my own, but I also feel myself saying them from somewhere within. And then I throw the fireball before my eyes at this smug woman.
くらえ！
エア様、下がって！
I don't know where they came from, but grunt NPCs appear. Even if they've come to protect their lady at this point, it's already too late.